Mark, thank you. President Biden is in Poland right now talking to other world leaders about the war in Ukraine.
And this morning, Ukraine is reporting that 300 civilians were killed as they sheltered in that movie theater that was bombed more than a week ago. KTLA's Carlos Herrera in the newsroom with the latest. Carlos, good morning.
Frank and Jessica, good morning to both of you. Catastrophic loss of life in Mariupol. These new numbers coming in as President Biden has now landed in Poland just a few minutes ago, where he will highlight the war's refugee crisis there and continue, of course, coordinating the West's response to the war. The president is in Rzeszów in the southeastern part of Poland, roughly an hour away from the Ukrainian border. He will be briefed on the humanitarian response to the refugees streaming out of Ukraine and those still suffering inside the country. He is expected to fly to Warsaw tomorrow for talks with Poland's president. Earlier today, Biden announced a new partnership to reduce Europe's reliance on Russian energy. He said the U.S. and other nations will increase liquefied natural gas exports to Europe by 15 billion cubic meters this year, representing the start of a years-long push to further isolate Moscow.
I know that eliminating Russian gas will have costs for Europe, but it's not only the right thing to do from a moral standpoint, it's going to put us on a much stronger strategic footing.
So we are on track now to diversify away from Russian gas and towards our friends and partners, reliable and trustworthy suppliers.
Yesterday, the president announced new sanctions against Russia, committed to provide $1 billion in humanitarian aid for Ukraine, and said the White House has set up a team of experts to plan how the U.S. could respond should Russia use weapons of mass destruction. Russia continues its relentless attack on Ukraine, launching short and long-range missiles toward Kyiv. It claims to have destroyed one of the largest Ukrainian military fuel bases in the capital. Ukraine's forces have retaken towns and defensive positions on the city's eastern outskirts, but the ongoing battle is leaving most of the city burned to ashes. Drive-by footage shows the damage in the besieged city of Mariupol. Power transmission towers, ruined housing blocks, and debris line the streets. This morning, local leaders say about 300 people are now believed to have died in a Russian attack on a theater 9 days ago. It was being used as a shelter. If this catastrophic loss of civilian life is confirmed, it could further pressure Western nations to step up military aid, something Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky has been long calling for. Frank?